Yo, what is up? It's Lamani coming to you with another vid. This time I am jumping in the middle of a BTC game so you can actually see gameplay. So, I didn't want to show a whole entire game because that would take too long. So, this is after the fourth quarter period or whatever. And I'm just going to show you me playing the fifth one. If you could see, last round Johnny scored 42, but he's only been playing every other quarter. Or he played the second and the fourth, and he didn't play a single game in the first and the third. So I don't know what he's doing, but yeah. So I'll just show you a little bit of BTC. Then I'll be opening the 120 picks or whatever, and then I'll show you my newest card, which was I actually am really, really excited about because it's playoff tier and it can help me the entire tier. So that is awesome. And then I'll be going through my team to see who did what in the road to the championship now that that's over. But for now, I'm just going to be playing these 7 games really quick. I don't even know if I energized, which could be a problem. Okay, I did. I wasn't even paying attention. I came into the BTC with only 12 energies, so I kind of had to make it work for a little bit. I didn't energize at all last round because I realized who was in second and that I could beat him without energies. The last time Johnny was the person at top that I was playing against, I actually almost played 8. So I've never done that before, but I can play 7 pretty easily. But if there's a chance that I can play 8 right here, I am going to go for it. I mean, both of us don't have abilities, it looks like. It doesn't look like our players are in position, so if there was a time, I guess it would be now, but in all likelihood, I'll just play 7 pretty easily. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It gets the job done, because I should win this one pretty easily. Well, actually, I don't know how close this BTC is, but I should win, so at least there's that. 120 picks will come in nice and handy. Hopefully I get a reset. I mean, that'd be awesome. I doubt it happens, but, you never know. Anything is possible. Just ask Kevin Garnett. But, yeah, so Road to the Championship was a lot easier than people were thinking, actually. I know I did it with 4 playoff cards. Granted, that's with having a bunch of star event cards. So that definitely helped. But if you had all the star event cards, you could do it pretty easily, to be honest. I actually had a teammate that went all of Road to the Championship without getting a single reset. And he beat it with 3 playoff pros. So, I mean, that says a lot right there. We were thinking 6, and he did it with 3. I did it with 4. We definitely had teammates do it with 6, obviously. So, and then Boston did it with, I think, 14 or something like that. It wasn't very difficult for him, but still. So somebody told me that they said it was easier, that they made it easier specifically for this one just because of what happened. I don't know if that's true or not, but either way, I'm feeling pretty confident moving forward. At this point, I realize that I'm not going to need any more normal playoff cards, so any reset I get, I'm trying to sell. I'm gonna hop into another game, but there's only 14 seconds, 11, so I'm not gonna play 8, but still, I did 7 pretty easily, and that's always good. But anyway, I'm at the point where I'm just gonna sell all my playoff cards, like that I draft, and try to get RP for them in order to save up for this RC that will most likely be insane. But there you go. So I won. I don't know if I came. Okay, so I won by 50, 53. Johnny came in 4th, but I don't understand. I'm gonna look. I don't think he played a single game. I don't care what I get. So I got the picks. That's all that really matters in that situation. I don't think he played a single game in the first, third, or fifth. Yeah, see, 0, 0, and 0. So I don't know what strategy he was doing, but it was to just let people win, I guess. I have a bunch of open spots, so I can just draft a bunch of these. I might actually be able to get through all of them. So hopefully I get a wild. I am running low on wilds and running very low on RP, so I kind of need resets. I need wilds in order to get ready for this RC. Knowing my luck, I will get absolutely nothing from this entire 120 picks, but it is what it is. Oh, I also jumped into a season thinking that a lot of people were going to already be in them. I was wrong. I got into a season with 19 other people, I'm pretty sure. So I definitely don't have the most playoff pros in the season. I only have 4 in my season, actually, because I started it before I got my last playoff pro, because I had no wilds and I wanted to start it already. I got impatient, so I started it without him. But, so yeah, I don't have the most playoff pros, but I think the rest of my cards are going to be a little bit better than the other people in there, because I'm playing with, I think, 11 event pros. I might be playing with 10 event pros, and then Draymond Green. I'm not sure, but either way, the back end of my deck should be a little bit stronger than theirs, hopefully, because that's the only chance I have at winning. But in reality, I probably won't win the season. Hopefully I can make the finals, though, because I do know somebody has 7, there's like someone with 6, a bunch of people with 5, so, I mean, it's not a tough season if you are like, other people on my team, but for me, I only went in with 4, so they are a little bit tougher than me. I did just win a game that I didn't think I was going to win, so that's good. I had like 0 energy going into the game, but I won anyway, so that was good news, I guess. I'm 4-1, and long ways to go in the season. We'll see how it plays out, but not the most optimistic about it. And I only have 7 picks left, and the best I've gotten is an ultra rare. So that is, and of course, I don't even get to clear the last board. But there was the 120 picks. I got absolutely nothing, which is basically the norm with that. Oh well. But here, I'm so happy with this card. Look at that. I got a rookie star, Derrick Rose, from the rookie pack. And, I mean, he's stat charged right there, 1 in each stat, just to be able to see what it looks like. And he is an impressive-looking card. Defensive playmaking. I couldn't be happier. Someone on my team actually gave me credits to be able to do that. My son actually gave me credits, so that was awesome. And I couldn't be happier. I actually got a playoff card. And on the same note, somebody else, I'm pretty sure, is giving me 3,200 credits to open a record setters pack, which is just awesome. He said he's gonna give it to me on Thursday, so I'll be opening a pack, I guess, after RC, because I'm not gonna deal with it during RC. But so that should come next Monday, I guess, and that'll be awesome. I mean, I am greatly thankful for that. He told me he didn't want to be named because, yeah, he just didn't want to be named. He's not on my team, so I guess it might be something to do with that. But speaking of my team, let's jump in. I don't know how many of us got the card exactly, but I know a bunch of us did. Our scoreboard's obviously messed up, so that's not useful at all. As you can see there, though, we did get 61,000 points as a team, so not a bad road to the championship for us. I obviously got the card Ancient. I'm pretty sure got it, even though I do not see it. I'm pretty sure he got it. I guess I'm not positive, though. He doesn't have him up or his MVP, so I'm not sure. Calver got him. Boston obviously got him, but we'll show him anyway. Let's just look at Boston's deck. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And we know he goes, I guess he probably has 15 by now. Sean got him. Still there he is. Sean's deck. Getting resets. I'm pretty sure he said he bought 2 playoff cards. Dragic and Mahimi, it looks like he bought. So he did not care about quality. He just wanted quantity to be able to easily beat RTTC Kobe. Black has him as his MVP, so he obviously has him. But let's look at the rest of his team. Not bad. Ooh, okay. I see you, Black. He's got 3 record setters. And, 4 Hall of Fame. Oh, 3 Hall of Fame and an All-Star. So his deck is well on its way to trying to catch Boston. I think that's his goal. So let's see if he does that. Zeke, honestly, I don't think he got it. I don't know though. He might have. I don't think he's been talking that much in our group. He wasn't talking very much over the weekend, so I have no idea if he got it or not. But he's good. If he didn't, he'll recover pretty easily. So Snuggles is the one that got it with 3. I do not see him, but I know he got it, and he got it with just these 3 playoff cards, which is insane that Cat Daddy didn't give him a single reset. JP, I do not know. What I do know about JP is he is going to be replaced. We love JP, but he said he knew he wasn't going to be good enough for RC for us to help us because we're expecting a pretty big push out of the rest of the teams. So we will be looking to replace him, but we still love him, and he's an honorary Spider. Carloco, he hasn't been talking very much either, and I'm 90% sure he did not get it. If you looked at our team thing, it did show 3,000 something points for him, so I'm inclined to think that's actually what he got, which we don't know what's going on with him. I'm trying to talk to him to see. I love Carloco, but if he's not going to be able to push, we might have to replace him as well. Lannister's got it. Where is he? I do not see him, but he's his MVP. Where the heck? How is it not in his top 10? That makes no sense. He's obviously pro'd. I guess he didn't level him or something. But anyway, he has him. So good job, Lannisters. Marcy got him, but he said he didn't have wilds to pro him. So it's another person getting him for us. OKC actually got him, as you can see, with his MVP, and his lineup's looking pretty good. The rest of ours would honestly be looking better, but he's on our team, and he brings down our team pulls. We were talking about it, and we said that he was bringing us bad luck, so we kicked him out, and I do not know what just happened. All right. Way on network. All right. I guess I'll just go back. But anyway, we kicked him out for a little bit. I played 1 BTC game, and after that game, I did get my reset. Not only did I get a reset, another person got a reset, and somebody else got 2 wilds immediately after kicking him. So yeah, he brings down the team. Obviously, he's selfish and just brings us bad juju, I guess. The game doesn't like him so much that it penalizes us for being nice to him. But he does have a good team, and he did get Kobe. So good job. Good job, but, you're hurting the team. Being pretty selfish. Birds obviously got him, and his team's looking good too. Bunch of 3 record setters, right? Yeah. So, bunch of record setters for a lot of people. I've been seeing a ton of them, and Vicky definitely got him. And Vicky's team's looking really good too. Look at this: 3 record setters, 4 record setters. What is that? Oh, 4 record setters. Shoot, my fault. 5 record setters. I can't count. All right, so 5 record setters, the 2 Kobe's, and 2 more normal playoff cards. Round out the top 10. So that is the team. It looks like Vicky, Birds, OKC, Marcy, Lannisters. Wait here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of us got him at least. I do not know about Carloco, JP, and Zeke. I know JP didn't. I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure Carloco didn't. So at most we had 13. At minimum we had 12, depending on what Zeke did. But it doesn't matter. We're all happy. We easily got good agent because, they haven't updated perks. So, you can pretty much coast to that. Here's my season. I'll just show you my lineup. And if you notice, you can't see the future anymore, which is a bummer. I don't know if you know what I mean by that, but I'll explain it in a second. So here's my lineup. I do have Draymond Green. So I have 4 playoff cards. It looks like 10 event stars. And then Draymond Green rounds out my top 15. Using a bunch of shooting guards. I'm using 6 of them. But, oh well. So, it used to be you would see this at this screen, and you would see 49-49. But if you came out here, it would actually show you a quarter ahead. And they changed that, which, I guess it was a bug that you were seeing it, but I don't think it hurt anything. So, it's kind of dumb that they fixed that when they can't fix the team event page, which has now been messed up for a long time, but I guess they have other priorities, and it just so happened that that was one of them. Another thing that's kind of weird that we have figured out, if you go to your abilities cards, and then I'll just go to super rare. So if I go to this card and sell it, the whole stack disappears, which is weird. I found that out when I went to extras, and so I have 815 of those, and I sold it, and they all disappeared. I was like, whoa, what is going on? So a teammate told me all you have to do is exit out of the app and then bring it back up, and they reappear. But that seems like a pretty glitchy bug, if you ask me. Don't know what's up with that. So that's a weird thing. There was another thing that I was going to say that was weird. I think if you go into chat and you look at someone's profile, and then you go back, it goes into waiting for network every time. So that's annoying. And then I've had to just do that and then go back into chat. So that's weird. There was something else. Oh, okay. So my goals, I have the whisper goal. And as you can see, I whispered a teammate, but it didn't work. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Usually what I do is I either whisper a teammate, but the easiest thing to do is to go into a season. I actually have 20 people in my season, but I'll go into a season. So that's a bot. So I'll go to the bot, and I'll whisper the bot. And that'll be a whisper. But right now it's not working, so the goal is glitched, and I just can't get that goal. So that's another little thing that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Just a lot of little glitchy things that I've been noticing, but honestly, I'm pretty happy that they made RTTC so easy, and I'm excited that I got D-Rose and Kobe. The team's coming together. I'm looking forward to RC, hoping that they stick with the top 25, gets both cards, so I can go all out. I'm trying to sell cards now to get RP to do it. Got my fingers crossed, but that about does it. I appreciate you checking out the vid, showing the support. Be sure to like, sub, follow me on Twitter for the giveaways and just to do it, and I'll see you next time. Peace.